Welcome back to another episode of Captain B Cards. Today we are going to be taking a look at something a little different. This is the Weiss Schwarz Disney 100 Years of Wonder. From 2023, this Japanese product was produced for Disney's 100th anniversary. I had to do some digging to figure out exactly what this is. I found out that Weiss Schwarz is actually the name of a TCG game that features anime characters battling game characters. It's made by a company called Bushiroad. And as far as why a Japanese card company made a game called Weiss Schwarz, it's beyond me. I'm actually a little leery about opening this based on some of the things that I read, in particular, a couple posts on Reddit that said Bushiroad has very specific rates for their chase cards, and the best cards are placed in master crates. So if someone has access to a crate and they pull the good box out of the one, if they pull the one out that's got all the good cards, the rest of everything that's going to be in that case is going to be a dud. So for all I know, this could be a dud. Still, I think the cards look cool. I'm interested to see and take a closer look at them. I'm really into Disney products, and you know, I'm gonna have some faith. Let's take a look. All right, Disney 100 Years of Wonder. I took the cellophane off, but I didn't do anything else. There's the back. There's your Bushiroad. If anybody, where'd it go? Sorry. If anybody knows whether or not this came from a master case or not, please tell me. But it's too late now because I am going to open it all. All right, so I'm not sure what's going on here. There it is. So the box was not sealed. All right, so it does have something inside of it. What's this? 100 Years of Music and Wonder. All right. So that wasn't taken out, at least. The box was not sealed. It was in the cellophane, but inside of that, so who knows? There are, let's see how many packs are in this. Decent amount of packs. Let's see. Leave that there. What do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So 16 packs. Don't know how many are in each one yet. Also, like I said, very, very difficult to find information about these cards. So I guess we're just going to look for anything shiny. There's a shiny. What is that? There's Pinocchio. There's another shiny. Okay. Let's try see if we can figure these out together. Wait, where did the other one go? There it is. Okay. Well, all I can really say is one's green shiny and one's blue shiny. I don't see anything else on there that would help me distinguish what we've got. I'm going to have to look them up later. This is definitely sparkly, and this is not. I say we set those aside. I think with most TCG games, there's like an SR or an SSR or a UR, ultra rare, those types of things. I'm not 100% it's on this product, though. That is a cool looking card. Wait, so that does say SR all the way down there. I don't know if you can see it or not. That does say SR. So does that. And that just says, hold on. Let's take a better look at these. It's weird. This one only says R, but it's very, very sparkly. Okay. There's a Captain Jack Sparrow. That also just says R. All right. Get my handy dandy X-Acto knife. And I'm not going to cut the cards, and I'm not going to cut myself. I hope. All right, so only one foil in this. Again, it's an R. Let's make sure I didn't miss any. Nope. All right. Let's see why people use scissors. I do like the packaging. It's classy. Mando. RR. All right. RR. Peter Pan. There's an R. I'm going to have to look all these up after I open this and come back and do another video explaining what I found. That is a cool Captain Marvel. That's a cool Nemo. Ooh. It's gonna throw me off if these ones that are just marked R are less, I guess, less of a chase card than the others, because they look, I don't want to say they look better, but they look like they should be fancier. I mean, without really knowing anything, I'm going to say it does not appear that this box is a dud. That is fun. It's one of their 100-year cards. I don't see any notation to say if it's SR or RR, but it's cool looking. There's an R Luke. They're good looking cards. I mean, like I said, if you're into Disney products, and I'll tell you, with Kakao over in China, there's another company called Cards.Fun in China. Epoch in Japan with the Donald Duck cards that I've shown. And Bushiroad with this set. I'm impressed. They do good work. That's a neat card. I like what I'm seeing. And my hope is by showing these different kinds of cards, people get the chance to, experience and observe products they might not usually either not be familiar with or not get the chance to look and make a qualified decision before they spend their hard money, just exploring. It's just a public service I perform here for you guys at Captain B Cards. Nice. RR. Lilo and Stitch is a Big chase card right now. I see a lot of people spending a lot of money for that spot for Lilo and Stitch in different breaks. There's Alice. Very classic, pretty looking artwork. There are definitely a lot of packs in this box. It cost around, I think you can get them for around $80. And I love Baymax and Big Hero 6. And I'll tell you what, I definitely feel like the value is there. The cards, they have an odd plasticky feel to them. They're not thin. They feel more like high quality playing cards than trading cards, which is what they are, right? They're designed to, there's a little notch there. How about that? They're designed to be played. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, let's stick with that. So it makes sense why they would feel that way or resemble that. Here's a Genie. SR. It's got waves. There's an, oh yeah, Iron Man. Yep. Look at it. Look at that light. That's beautiful. I like it when they choose art that doesn't look like you would find it anywhere else or any other set. RR. Here's a mini. She's an R. Card's a little wobbly. I'll have to flatten that out. Pinocchio. Aladdin. There's a nice Pixar card. I don't know who you have to battle with a Pixar card in this game, but good luck. Pixar's a beast. I don't even actually know if that's a battle card, but that's what this game is supposed to be. Although I'm sure there's probably some anime studios out there that would take on that challenge. And lose. Well, that's cool. That is cool. I feel kind of silly that I don't know exactly what I'm looking at, but it's all part of being an explorer. All right, last pack. Chippendale. Chippendale R. So without knowing really what I'm looking at, we'll recap very quickly. Chippendale R. Yep. R. RR. Aladdin R. Mini R. Ariel RR. Iron Man R, Genie R, SR, Baymax R, Alice R, Lilo and Stitch R, RR, Mufasa and Simba R, R, Luke R. Nothing on that, but it sure is cool. Goofy R, Peter R, Mando RR, Pluto R, Jack R, Tinkerbell SR, Pinocchio SR, and Maleficent R. Okay, time to go do some research. I'll be back. I'll tell you exactly what I found.